Parts of Amazon Prime Video's Reacher Season 4 were recently filmed in Philadelphia, suggesting that the TV adaptation is overriding a crucial aspect of Lee Child's original novel, Gone Tomorrow. Many Reacher fans are well aware by now that Season 4 will be based on Gone Tomorrow, the 13th book in the Jack Reacher series, which was originally published in 2009. Gone Tomorrow is celebrated for its intense opening scene, in which Reacher spots an apparent violent threat late one night on a moving subway. After things escalate quickly, Reacher is pulled in for questioning about the mysterious person on the train. Reacher Season 4 will see the return of Alan Ritchson as the titular protagonist, a role many viewers have attested that the actor was born to play. Reacher Season 4 will add at least 8 new cast members, including Jay Baruchel, Sidel Noel, and Kevin Corrigan. Reacher continues to dominate Amazon Prime Video's global streaming charts and has enjoyed a near 6-month tenure in the streamer's top 10 most viewed TV shows since Season 3 was released in February of this year. While Amazon's Reacher series has been considered a fairly loyal interpretation of the books, it has taken some creative liberties, including changing the setting of the upcoming 4th season. Reacher Season 4's filming location differs from Lee Child's NYC book setting. BTS photos and clips reveal props and set design elements specific to Philadelphia. When the first behind-the-scenes footage and set photos from the Reacher Season 4 production in Philadelphia hit the internet, fans speculated that the series would be dressing Philly for New York City, which is where Gone Tomorrow takes place. Reacher Season 2 filmed its New York City scenes in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, because it's generally cheaper and less of a hassle to shoot in any other city besides Manhattan. Reacher Season 4, however, does not seem to be filming in Philly with the intention of setting the story in New York City, as the book originally called for. Instead, Reacher Season 4 will take place in Philly. Several BTS images and videos reveal props and set design elements, including a red hat in Ritchson's hand that reads Philadelphia on the logo and a clip of Reacher ordering a signature Philly cheesesteak from a street vendor. That all but confirm Reacher Season 4 change Gone Tomorrow's setting from NYC to Philly. Although there is still a general assumption that Reacher Season 4 will emulate Gone Tomorrow's NYC setting, all early signs are pointing to a key location switch, not just for production, but for the actual story. When Deadline first reported the first batch of Reacher Season 4 supporting cast members, some of their characters were specifically described as Philadelphia-based personnel. Although there is still a general assumption that Reacher Season 4 will emulate Gone Tomorrow's NYC setting, all early signs are pointing to a key location switch, not just for production, but for the actual story. Why Reacher Season 4 is taking place in Philadelphia and not New York City. NYC could still be the main setting with Philly as a secondary location. This early on in Reacher Season 4's filming process, there's no clear reason as to why series showrunner Nick Santora and his production team would change the setting from NYC to Philly. It could be a sensitivity issue, considering the apparent suicide bomber character in the opening subway scene. Another possibility is that it could also be a way to avoid repeating Season 2's NYC setting, even though that likely wouldn't be much of an issue with viewers. Reacher Season 4 could also be filming partly in Philadelphia before returning to Toronto to capture the New York City scenes, like it did with Season 2. Reacher Season 4 changing its NYC setting is a narrative risk. Manhattan plays a crucial part in Gone Tomorrow that Philly might not capture. Hopefully, this Reacher Season 4 setting confusion will be resolved by the end of production. It would be helpful if Santora or Ritchson could shed some light on the apparent location change. But future BTS footage could also clear the air, especially once the cameras start rolling in Ontario, Canada. There seems to be no doubt that at least part of Reacher Season 4 will take place in Philadelphia, which is a notable deviation from Gone Tomorrow's plot. Gone Tomorrow's NYC setting created a lot of natural tension and legitimacy, especially in the gripping opening subway scene. Reacher also speaks of Manhattan quite a bit in the book, calling it a jungle unlike any other place on Earth. Philly would be a fine substitute if it ended up being Reacher Season 4's primary location, but it may not be as impactful as the bright lights and chaotic energy of New York City. Thanks for watching.